Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another one of my streams. Hope you all enjoy. Let's see. Got mic audio. We have other game audio. Got my webcam. All right, let's jump into it. All right. We're only a couple hours into the game. We're still fairly early on. Last we left off was at the ancient was at a forge for Raziel to enhance his reaver, and Cain was not all too happy with Raziel's disappearance. Let's see how well these guys have been preserved. My God. I think for the murals, the old graphics still work in well, these are ancient murals, so of course they're not going to be in pristine condition, but just all that added detail, the glow of what I'm assuming is either some ray of sun going through that vampire, or it's like an earring, and the Reaver just looks phenomenal. Sneaky sneak. I love that you can just do that. And we get so much of a better... I mean, they're still kind of ghostly or kind of wispy. But the Hilden definitely have more of an ominous presence to them. I don't know what the glowing is, though. That is something that I'm wondering about. Let's try and get into photo mode. I'm just kind of... Let's see. Weapon on. Field of view. Pose. Sneaking. Arms crossed. Maybe... No, I think we might go with arms crossed, and then toggle UI, and save photo. Right. That might be the thumbnail for this video. I'm not sure. We'll see. Because if I can, I want to try and. Oop. Got some ghosts. Oh, jeez. They are so desperate for my attention. Jesus. Fellas. Oof. And this, in OG Defiance, we would climb up this on the other side so many damn times. So it's nice to finally be able to, in the free camera, be able to see that.
This scene depicted the appointment of the original vampire guardians, each summoned to serve when the pillars were raised. Each guardian is aligned to the principle of the pillar he serves, and the balance guardian is the axis of them all.
I feel like the armor is definitely more pronounced in the newer graphics. I do feel like some of the symbols lose their uniqueness because they're all, well, no, not all of them are black or brown. Some of them still have their, but it's a little bit harder. Oh no, I think that's still, well, the outline is yellow, but in the middle, the one on the left, the second from the left, is the color is a little bit muted in comparison. gosh. They really spared no expense. Actually see what's below you now because of the camera. Fantastic. We'll do that. Num 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 num. Get him up, belly. And the scarring to some of these walls just looks so phenomenal. I'm really happy with this with the HD visual upgrade. This is the Reaver symbol, or it might be the light symbol actually. Got away from me. Nope. Hey, no, I'm trying to prepare my meal. Jesus. Do you know how hard it is to meal prep? Depending on what you're cooking. Really, the most difficult part of meal prep is making sure that you don't eat the food that you prep. Temptation, especially if it's like really tasty. Oop, got more. Come on, buddy. Oh, one of them escaped up there. I don't know how he got all the way up there, but don't worry, I'm sure at some point we'll be able to take him. Or not. Okay, that leads back up to the, I believe. We're not gonna go back to the living room quite yet. Let's see what we have left to, I feel like the skull is maybe a little bit more pronounced. No, I'm locked in here now. Damn it. Okay. Very gruesome. Nope, nope. Nope. God, combat is so much better now that you can actually see enemies coming. Nope. Oop. Oh, what the? I might just have to let them kill me because I can't move. What the? What happened that they gotta kill me now? No, kill me, please. I can't move. I can't move. No. How much am I gonna have to start over? Damn it. Okay, at least we got that checked. That first glitch of the game. And I think I updated, it had its first update yesterday or the day before. established there's nothing here, there's nothing in the top ones. So... Stop. No, let me feed. I got at least... Yes. This time I'm not going to use my my souped up Reaver. I'm going to save it for the Hilden when I go in the next one, because they're always way tougher than the Slough. Although are a lot more powerful in this, in Defiance, than in Soul Reaver 1 or 2. He wasn't ready to go quite yet. Thought he was dead, but nope. Okay. So before we go back into that room. Okay, so that's gonna lead up there. Nope, not yet. You're not trapping me again. 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, yeah. 2 lights. We have that. I know I can't interact with it, but I've played a cutscene if I try. I think. Nope. Okay. So that might be for... Alright, let me save real quick. Just in case something like that happens again. Create new save game. Successful. Oh no, yeah. Okay, so we're not going to go up there. Then there was another one that I could climb up. Not that. Could have sworn at least. Or am I wrong? Yeah, okay, so we have to go into that room. I mean, I know I have to progress, but I was just trying to see if maybe there were more goodies for me to find. Please, this time do not glitch out. Oh, that's right. I don't think I have the powered up Reaver because I'm gonna cool it on using my wasn't really. I think that should be more effective now. There we go. Pay attention. I don't think it's... I'm not sure if it's as visible in the OG graphics, or it might be. You can see wings on the soul, which means these are dead vampires, which makes sense. This is Ah, damn, I should have taken a photo mode picture on that one. That's alright. Alright, this time we didn't glitch. Very important. Okay, I think that takes care of all the enemies. Gave us the Reaper for that one. Okay, cool.
At last it was done. The Reaver was forged with darkness. As I felt this new power coursing within the Wraithblade, I knew that now the Light Temple would open to me.
Okay. I think the Darkness Reaver is definitely more see-through, like it's more ethereal in the HD graphics, which honestly kind of sells it a little bit better as this Phantom Blade, because in the OG graphics it definitely is more, there's more of a sword shape to it. There's more of a body to it, I guess you could say. Which, if you want to sell it as a sword, that works, but... Okay, so we have this room. There's no goodies in this room, I don't think. Well, again, for the Forges being in the Vampire Citadel, very fortunate for us that, that vampires have just, soul pots for us. That's definitely for the more linear nature of Defiance compared to other entries. And I know that, what do you call it? I guess it's just these two. So these two rooms here. Okay. For some reason, I kept thinking that there were two rooms that had a thing I could climb up. And that it was somewhere... Okay. I always make that mistake every time I play Defiance. Which always makes me loop around a couple of times. Okay. I forgot to do this the first time, so we're going to take a picture here. As well. But it also means that I have to turn my webcam off. I mean, I don't have to, but I really want to get the picture in there without me in there. Pose, default, TK Blast. Okay, actually I kind of like that. So we're going to go with that. And then we're gonna, because I think when I took this picture originally, I had my webcam on. So. Oh. Nope. Okay. Sorry, I didn't. Phantasmal Tempest. While fighting in mid-air, I have learned to limit my downward velocity momentarily by executing a devious whirlwind and brutal attack. Oh. Damn it! Am I pulling off a move? It doesn't feel like I am. Alright, let's use the power, fuck it. They're being kind of annoying. There we go. Kind of have to do it over and over again for the move to activate. Damn, these guys are Alright, now I can finally take my picture. Damn. I need something for the gram, bro. Like, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Razio, don't. There we go. Oh, oh. I think we're going to keep the arms crossed, but let me see. Throw back. Okay. I think, yeah, we're going to go with the arms crossed. Okay. Now we can move back on. Haha, now we finally have the means.
Ah, at last I had the means to confound those gargoyles in the mausoleum and discover what lay behind that mysterious door.
Okay. Is this anything to climb? Oh, yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is anything, but okay, Arcane Tomb. Earned Razio skin, Angel of Death. Oh, okay, so you can find more additional skins by exploring around. Nice, they're giving more incentives for you to explore, which is good, because this is a very linear game. You could just keep on track the entire time and never really... I mean, you would miss some health in TK rooms, but... that's not anything like a skin or something. Let's see. The Elder offered me a solution to my sorry existence. If I would stalk the material plane, slaying my former brethren, then I would have the chance to avenge myself against Cain. How could one refuse such an offer? Okay. What does that skin look like?
Perforate carcass. Phantasmal tempest.
Yeah. Where are my skins?
Material Reaver. Spectral Reaver. Dark Reaver.
Dark Reaver.
Ornamental Shield.
Candy Cane Reaver. Razio skins. There we go. Reaver of Souls, that's my default. SRX. Angel of Death. Oh wow, that's actually kind of cool. Shifter Reborn. Yeah, that's before Legacy of Soul Reaver became Soul Reaver, where I think there was ideas of like angels and stuff. Next time I take a picture, I might use one of the skins. I want to, for playing just through the game normally, I kind of want to keep to the default skin. Alright, but I gotta charge this up first before I can get past the ravens. Oh, that's right, I have to change my... There we go. I figured since we're already inside, I had the Dark Reaper on, but... definitely a bit more ominous than the old. I gotta trace my way back to the mausoleum, which should be easier now that I have like a full view of my environment. I'm never gonna stop gushing about the new camera in this game. It's not gonna stop happening. You guys are gonna have to deal with it. don't know where to go when I feel like crying. Oh my. Nice. I have to hold the stick as I press X here to do the move. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, damn it. I was just about to hit you. Then you hit me before I hit you. Since we got a couple matches, I'll bust. Try and weaken them at least. Oh, there we go. Let's go for Dark Reaper. Change these up. Now we've got magic users here, I can't be too reliant on air combos. Ready to blast me. Oh, about to die, no. I wonder if they tuned up the difficulty of the combat, because I don't remember enemies being this difficult. Do they, like, up their aggression? Or, like, up their health pool or something? Because... not that I'm complaining, I mean, I'm glad that, you know, they're not making combat this thing that you're just supposed to glide through. Time for me to use my power so that I don't die. Oh. Perfect. Get a little bit more health. Now we can, cool. And I saw a little goodie up here, you're not gonna escape me. There we go. Not the mausoleum, I don't think, no. But it does feel like their aggression is way more up. But I feel like in the OG that they stood around a lot more. Although, to be fair, in this playthrough I have been trying to do air combos a lot. And when you have enemies that can do projectiles, probably not the smartest move to make. if I can get that photo mode off. Oh, nope. Let's see. Just want to quickly see if I can turn off the camera. Oh, I keep locking it. There we go. What kind of angle do I want to get? Do I want Raziel in the frame, or is it cool to just see from behind and see? We get a close-up. We still get the ghost. Get like a side view, but I feel like that's not as cool. Let's see, can I turn roll on a little bit? Or is it better just to have zero roll? I feel like this could work. So we're gonna take a picture. Alright. Go back to my webcam. Wait, no, that's not what I didn't mean to go to properties. My bad. I'm always clicking something wrong. I'm always doing something. Wah, wah, wah. Alright. I at least wanted to get one picture where I'm doing some breathing. What dark secrets shall we find? Yeah, definitely feel like the browns are more brown in the OG ones, maybe a bit more of an autumn sort of kind of color to it. Whereas everything looks more dead. It feels more like a mausoleum, I guess you could say, so. I think that they did a good job with the coloring in this. Oh, I can actually go through here. Okay. And probably doesn't make sense for me to, like, unless I can just... Oh, I can't open. I'll probably have to come back through the spectral realm. Let's see. Ah! Thought you had it. Oh, I got blind spotted. No. Nope, it goes back to the, if I try to go back to dirt. But I have an advantage here. Haha, I have a thing here where I can just... Come on. Bring it on. You're all by yourself now, you mother... But because it's a different soul, I also want to get this one on, too. I'm gonna get, like, a different angle on it this time. At least I want to try to. I don't want to take the same angle picture every time. Especially since I have more freedom now. Especially want to get like the vampire. I'm assuming this could be a Hilden, but I'm assuming since the wings it's a vampire. This time I'm not going to mess up. Snapshot, yay! So at least now, for my first thumbnail, for my first video, I have a couple of options of what I want to pick. track of them. Where do you think you're going? No, we started this fight. You're gonna eat some? I'm I saw you coming. You were not a surprise. I wonder what Defiance would have been like had it had like a combo counter and like, or like a style meter or something. A style meter definitely would not have fit a Legacy of Kain game, or at the very least not this era of Legacy of Kain. If we do start getting new games after Ascendance, I mean, then it'll be interesting to see how the series evolves from here. They definitely still they can't go in the direction that they tried to with that canceled like Dark Suns project. I think everyone roundly would be like, yeah, this looks dumb. You have vampires, chemo vampires with just like one boob hanging out and like fetish stuff that they're wearing, and everyone's cursing like every like other word. It's trying to be like edgy for edgy's sake. That was the cool thing about Legacy of Kain, like throughout all of these games, is that the games were eloquent, but they did have a bit of an edge to them, but it wasn't just for the sake of edge. It was to balance things out, so that way people who just wanted Kain or Razio like doing cool stuff and impaling and sucking blood and, you know, devouring souls, like they could have that. And the people that cared about like an in-depth story and wanted strong character arcs, they could get that. And obviously anyone that wanted both, which I think is a good measure of people, would get both. So can't go the Dead Suns route. Obviously not. But I don't think we will ever go down a Devil May Cry kind of route. I could be wrong, but I don't think we're going to get that. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe one day we'll get something... I don't know. Kain. He's a lot more visible, even in a spectral realm, in his picture.
Against all odds, I had stumbled into Kain's own mausoleum. This seemed an unlikely coincidence.
Right? Damn. Looks so good. Hey, since we're in a mausoleum, there's plenty of corpses to take over. Oh yeah, I definitely have to get a picture with this. But I can't go with the arms crossed. I gotta really... Or maybe I'll do it from the back, so that way if it looks like I'm attacking him, it actually looks like I'm attacking the painting. Charge attack. I think rapid air attack might be the best one to go with for this. I'm sorry I'm taking so many pictures, but damn. This photo mode has actually got me. With this much detail. I kind of really feel like that's a good one to go with. So I'm just... Thankfully, since I haven't been, you know, screwing up. Cain's family crest. This heavy crest I found in Cain's mausoleum is gilded with his family heraldry. Perhaps it might afford me a way deeper into this long-abandoned cemetery. Nourish myself. I need to stay youthful. Damn it. Stop projectile enemies. Get him while we can. I think we got enough health that we can not suck his soul. Definitely resembles more Cain. Actually, it looks like Cain, but it could also, you could think of him as, what was the bad guy, the main villain from Ghostbusters 1? The original Ghostbusters, obviously. Or no, he was in Ghostbusters 2, my bad, Ghostbusters 2. I can't remember his name, damn it. Damn. That is a good-looking bust, I gotta say. What's up, Cain? And I don't think... No, it doesn't unlock anything if I twist it anywhere else. I gotta switch to dark. I keep forgetting to do that. I think I'm just so involved with combat now because it feels so much better that I kind of forget to do stuff like switch to Dark Reaver. And since I can't replenish my health from these guys, get a little soul pod. I didn't mean to do that, no. Alright, whatever. So if I get attacked here, at least I have an excuse to switch to the Dark Reaver. Oh. Soon, my lovelies. Alright. Oh, nice. You switch to... It changes it up if you go to the Dark Reaver. That's awesome. And as I've done a couple couple of times, I would say, in my last stream. Let's see how difficult it is to do this. Oh, Raziel. Like, yeah, I think you can see why with this camera it's a little difficult to judge. I think I can just jump. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, so I have to. So. And with this one, I'm definitely not doing it multiple times. Hey! Just barely got it, but I got it. Then I have to be in the real world. I have to be a real boy. Had to be in a spectral room because otherwise that wasn't tall enough. Maybe I'm wrong. My brain is soup. I think as has been well established. Oh, I almost made it. So let me see. This little thing still is kind of. I don't even think with the new camera. No. I have to be able to make it here, not have to go to the spectral realm, because there's no corpse up there for me to swap into. Oh, come on. There is not a difference height, is there? There we go. Got our Dark Reaver. Let's go get our Light Reaver. And get the hell out of here. Oh my. Alright, this one's gonna be a little bit more complicated than the first one, but it should still be easy enough. And I don't think there's a second floor up here. No. Oh, no, okay, I have to... I believe I have to darken that one up, or I have to grab it. Yeah. I don't think TK is going to do that. I might have to go into Spectral Realm. Maybe? Before I do that, let me just... Ah, here we go. I didn't quite see that one. Though, hey, old graphics and new graphics, that still kind of blends in. Received faceted orb. The surface of this small crystalline orb is covered in the geometric arching of perfect interlocking facets. The orb itself occasionally pulls in and catches the surrounding light, causing it to faintly glow, as if yearning to be placed in direct sunlight. Turn on my fan, getting a little warm. Alright, it's been a while since we've gone into,
Dark Reaver,
yeah.
Spectral Reaver, Material Reaver, Ornamental Shield,
Yeah.
Cain's family crest, faceted orb.
That's what I'm here for, baby. Alright. And I haven't been, yeah, level 2. XP 1306. Anything else for Raziel to hear in his silky smooth voice? No, unfortunately not. It's still not lit up, so we need... Might have to use the TK blast on that. There we go.
Again, I experienced an odd sense of displacement as I was transported to the vampire ruin once more. But this chamber was different than the first. In their defeat, the vampire's enemy retaliated with a terrible curse, afflicting the vampires with a bloodthirst that turned their once noble race into ravenous predators. This curse plunged the vampires into despair and apparently drove many to madness and self-annihilation. What was it that so devastated them that they were driven to suicide?
I like that even in the HD graphics, we're... Despite how there's a bit more brightness in, it doesn't detract from the gore and the horror that's being shown in this depiction. We're still seeing it's not like this guy here. I think he's pretty visible. I mean, obviously it's a little bit blurry compared to current graphics, but I think the point is still getting across here. Here, though, this is the guy up here is pretty blurry. It looks, I think it's more transparent that he's like slitting his own throat. So strong was their devotion, and I'm assuming those are the Hilden, yeah, with the green aura. That their master plan, their curse, finally comes through. But Razio doesn't know that yet. And as cool as this picture is, I think we've taken enough pictures for now. Although it does look really cool. If Razio was never turned into Wraith, he probably never would have been able to get through some of these areas. Maybe. So, maybe a blessing in disguise that came through him into the abyss for 500 years. Still really fucked up. Don't get me wrong, I'd still be pissed. Okay, we have an orb here that we have to affect. And lock the door here. And this is, I think, where we'll be coming back up. Yep. But other than that, all we have for the upstairs is an orb. Okay, man, stop backing me in a corner. We get them back into the open, where I have a little bit more space. Still. ganging up on me, not much you can do, huh? Ah, damn. Alright, now that it's nice and quiet and I can concentrate. So we got more. We got a room in here. Arcane code. Here. That's locked. That's locked. It's locked. Have these two rooms. And I can't do anything with this. Kind of stinks that when you go from the spectral to the material realm, you lose your powered up Reaver. But, eh. And there's nothing in here for us to do. Nothing really for me to blast or anything. Oh, wait, did they just give me the Light Reaver again? Okay. Okay, so these two first ones are like kind of free. We just have to figure out. Aha!
I had succeeded. The Reaver was forged with the power of light, and now my way was clear. I would seek out Ariel at the pillars and see if she could enlighten me.
And yeah, I feel like, just like with the Dark Reaver, it's kind of the opposite with the Light Reaver. Instead of the Dark Reaver being like this more ethereal, kind of like, it's barely even there kind of Reaver, the Light Reaver is this like blindingly, way more blinding sort of entity. That it really does sell the... Oh. Damn it. I suck when it comes to fighting the angels. And even when I dodge, I can't... Kinda have to go in for a few hits and... Yeah, with these guys you have to be a lot more patient. You can't just go too aggressive in there, which I keep not doing. Which definitely makes these guys feel like proper guardians. I still have plenty of TK. There we go. It's all the skin of my teeth with these guys. I'm never quite able to just go in. But we have a soul pot, thankfully. Okay, so we have this. That room's cracked. Door. That one... not lead upstairs. So we just have this one to work with for now. Oop, actually. TK Blast, let's make it look cool. Hell yeah. So all of the orbs have got to be upstairs. And the Light Reaver, I can't remember, I think it just blinds everyone. Oh, nice. Freebie. Yay. Although I doubt we'll be able to leave without being provoked. No, that was my meal, man. Didn't take my meal. You guys feel way more organized. Oh, what the hell? Why did that all like happen? My meals, give me my Happy Meals. Although McDonald's has been shit for like... fully armed to get to Ariel.
I have the means now to depart the cemetery. I only needed to find the gate that would send me on my way.
And the backtracking isn't really that bad. Nope. I wonder why these guys are always standing in Raziel and Kane's shadow. I'm not even really sure what these shadows are. Does anyone know? I feel like these shadows... I don't know. Maybe Mobius is doing it. We never see Mobius summon them in the game. And I don't... I don't know. They don't seem like they are from the demon world. Unless they're like somehow astral projecting themselves from the demon world. They could be spirits, like angry spirits, but like if these guys are spirits, then they're not they're not spirits like we've experienced in the spectral realm. They're not like the spirits that Raziel Num Num Nums. And they're not like the hunters that we fought in the spectral realm. So, very curious. What are you calling a demon? Does that look like a demon? Alright, let me do a little bit more of have a little bit more space to control. Oh, might just... Okay. It felt like I was stuck. But I think I got most of it cooked. I don't think I need to use my ability here. Just keep the Dark Reaper's power a little bit. think I'll skip some of these guys. Because I do kind of get to the end of this chapter and move on. It's a fun, good chapter. But there's definitely a lot of combat, and I've already fought these guys in this area before. So, I don't think I'm going to lose any gamer cred for skipping these guys. This is not a, what do you call it?
At last, the gate yielded to the powers of light and darkness with which the Reaver had been forged. The way to the pillars was open.
And even as we're leaving, we get a little bit, thanks to the camera, we get a little bit more detail on the environments.